This is hazeqjonez. Get DVD and Blu-ray all on a budget. And this is HQ videos for you. Hopefully everyone's doing well. This week takes me to a couple of pawn shops, Queen of Pawns in Tampa, right directly from the Hard Rock Casino in Tampa. And the other stop is Value Pawn in Sefner, Florida. And of course, I have my eBay and Amazon pickups. But before I get into that, you have to admit, as far as streaming stuff, a lot of great stuff going on in the month of March. My son and I watched Tom and Jerry, the full-length movie. It was cute. We both enjoyed it. Kind of have the old school Tom and Jerry slapstick with the, of course, live actors and actresses. I think it was Derek Pena and Chloe Moretz. Always like Chloe Moretz since she was a kid, very charismatic kid, very charismatic, attractive young lady. So I really enjoyed Tom and Jerry. Next on HBO Max was Tom Snyder's Justice League. 4 hours. Wow, yeah, 4 hours. I was a little tired, so I was kind of drifting in and out of sleep. So I really can't give a honest, critique of the movie. But what I would recommend, if I were to hit the lotto and just had an ultimate amount of time, I would probably sit down and watch Batman versus Superman, Aquaman, and the Justice League before watching this, and probably break it up into different sections. It might possibly make a little more sense for me though, but overall I did enjoy the Justice League. I think everybody's kind of clamoring for some DC action. My family and I were in the second episode of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, found on the Disney Plus channel. And I was a little, I don't know about it, Falcon's kind of, I'm not a comic book guy, but as far as just watching the Avengers movie, seem more like a sidekick than necessarily a lead character. That's my opinion, but I'm not a comic book head. But actually, after the first episode, kind of got I bought into the series, and the second one is kind of really pulling in. So we're looking forward to the third and the rest of the seasons, or to the complete first season of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And lastly, to round this off, what we've been watching is Netflix Last You. The previous seasons have been all football. This is the first time they're doing basketball. It's a junior college in California, I believe it's outside of Compton. And my son and I really enjoy it. My wife, she says she doesn't like quite as much of the football season, but again, we're probably 3 or 4 episodes since we haven't watched the whole thing yet, though. But just kind of bring us to what we've been watching. I know this is kind of a longer intro than usual, but we're coming up on my first stop at Queen of Pawns pawn shop. So, you know the routine. Sit back, relax, have a drink, have a smoke, and I'll catch you on the other end of this video. Right there is the Hard Rock Cafe here in Tampa, and I'm in front of Queen of Pawns. I keep wanting to say Queen of Spades, Queen of Pawns. I haven't been here since last year. this summer. No one stop in, right? I actually picked up a few things. I remember picking up the autographed copy of Snow Day from Nickelodeon and a couple other Blu-rays. So let's see what they have here today. Oh yeah, take the electronic stuff. Just curious about that projector. Motorcycles, bikes. How you doing? But I didn't come here for that. This is what I came here for. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of your common titles. Zipper, that's a Dollar Tree title. I haven't seen that yet. I actually have it on Blu-ray. Mission Impossible 5, 50 Dates. I've seen the usual suspects as far as DVDs and Blu-rays. Yeah, some Blu-rays, but I swear it looks like the same ones they had last time I was here. Chips, that's another Dollar Tree title. Let's go be Earthly Cops. Haven't watched that yet with Damon Wayans Jr. Hostel, Eli Roth, Truth and Picture. Traffic. I was in love with that movie. Kind of slow movie. Snatch. Fantastic movie. Ocean's 11. I just watched the Frank Sinatra version of that. I actually like the remake better. Believe it or not. Kick-ass, great movie. I think that was right before Nicolas Cage's decline. The Shield, fantastic television series. And I pretty much hate cop shows, but The Shield is definitely an exception. Get On Up, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman doing James Brown. Paranoia, another bad movie. Milk, I haven't seen that yet. I have it on Blu-ray. Madman, never watched that. Heroes, love the show. Frasier, never a Frasier fan, even though I did like Cheers back in the day. Jarhead, haven't watched that series yet, but I'm missing Jarhead 2. Bonanza, love Bonanza. My mom and grandfather like westerns. Now we're here at Value Pawn in Sefner. You can notice here the back walls bare. This used to have wall-to-wall televisions. And as I'm leaving, I'm like, what happened to our television? She said, well, you just purchased them last week. I'm like, what happened last week? People got their stimulus checks back. I thought this was pretty cool. Watchmen set. I'm not a huge Watchmen fan though, but I thought it was kind of cool. Okay, we are back at the Black Cave. I have some movies from Discount Home Video, and correct me if I'm wrong, I believe they might have taken over Twilight Time. I'm not positive. Found a lot of, I believe, out of print Blu-ray and a couple 3Ds in this box. These are eBay, Amazon. This is what I just picked up at Value Pawn. Didn't find anything at Walmart. Did find one thing I was kind of interested in, but the price wasn't right. It was the Mean Girls trilogy or something like that. Clueless, Mean Girls, and She's a Man, and Blu-ray. But let me scan these in, and we'll get into these, and I'll get you guys on your way. Okay, I just scanned 8 of these into the CLZ Movies app, and that's Charlie, Larry, Zebra. I didn't do the ones in the box yet. I'll do those in a minute. But let's start out with what I picked up at Value Pawn. These are actually 3 for $5. I picked up another one that I'm going to end up reselling. That nice slipcover. But this is The Greatest Showman with Hugh Jackman, which I've never seen. I guess it's more of a musical. I really got these 3 because I wanted one in particular, so just wanted to get the best deal I could. You have the DVD, the Blu-ray, and I'll see if the code works. And this is a 20th Century Fox release, The Greatest Showman. This one I really wanted, The Final Patient. It looked interesting to me. Bill Cobbs, Guy Boyd, Every Miracle Has a Price. Kind of a low budget horror picture. Mill Creek release. And I think that's Bill Cobb. I've seen him in several things over the years. Great actor. The Final Patient. And the last one that I purchased from Value Pawn, The Ugly Truth, Katherine Heigl, Gerard Butler. Not a huge fan of Katherine Heigl. Gerard Butler's okay. More or less I got it because it was either $2 a piece or three for $5. So I figured, why not? I'll take a look. The Ugly Truth. I haven't seen any of these, so if you've seen these, leave a comment in the comment section. Okay, these are the ones from the pawn shop. Okay, these next batch are either eBay or Amazon, or I actually can't remember. Street Dance 3D. This is a Region B import. They kind of pulled the okie doke on me on this one. It's not the true 3D. This is the 3D with the red and blue glasses. So a little perturbed about that. But nevertheless, Street Dance 3D, well, fake 3D. And I had to get the sequel, Street Dance 2. This has the actual real 3D. George Sampson, Flawless, Akai, and more. I don't know who those people are. It's an E1 release. This is E1 release. Not sure who released Vertigo films. Vertigo, like the movie Vertigo, Hitchcock film. This is an E1 release. And you can always tell the UK disc because they always have all this huge thick plastic. Street Dance 2. More 3D. We have Battle of the Year. With Chris Brown. I'm assuming it's Chris Brown, the singer. Josh Holloway. I'm not familiar with him. Seems like I've seen this before, or at least seen the title before. Again, they get this at a real decent price. Matter of fact, I haven't opened it up yet. Hold on, let me get this open. Okay, we have the digital, see if this works, the Blu-ray, and very nice back artwork. Battle of the Year in 3D. Next we have Dino King, An Amazing Adventure in 3D. And this is a Welco USA release. And this is animated 3D. Nice artwork on the disc. Hitman 4, which I don't have yet. I'm trying to get that at a decent price. I've seen that before. I believe that's indie movie, I believe. Samurai. Hiya. I believe that's another streaming service. Just so we need another streaming service. Dino King. And next we have Happy Feet 2 in 3D. Not as good as Happy Feet, the first one, but I'm somewhat of a completionist, and again, I'm trying to get a lot of these 3D movies while I still can, while they're still available, because I don't think they're going to be reprinting a lot of these 3D movies unless they're Marvel or Disney. Happy Feet 2 3D. And this is my going to kick it off with Acts of Violence with Bruce Willis. These last batch are all discount videos. You'll pay like $5 for this. Nice slip cover. I haven't seen this. I don't know if it's one of those okey doke Bruce Willis movies where he's in there for like 5 minutes or so. I've been doing that a lot lately. This might actually have him in the movie for more than 30 minutes. I guess that's the French version. Acts of Violence, Bruce Willis. Again, I haven't seen this, so if you've seen this, leave a note in the comment. Let me know if I should watch this or wait. More 3D movies. Dragonfly Squadron. Barbara Britton, that name sounds familiar. Barbara Britton and Bruce Bennett, that sounds familiar. I'm not really familiar with John Hodiak. And this is a olive film release. I'm not sure if olive film is going out of business like Twilight Times or not, because usually olive films are like $20 or so. I believe I paid like 11. I think this is the most expensive one out of the batch. Dragonfly Squadron, olive films. Next one, another 3D movie, Tiny Giants 3D, BBC Earth. I love my 3D movies. I think yesterday I was just actually listening to a commentary on YouTube, and I was watching King Penguins in 3D. So a lot of the stuff I just like watching. Great documentary, great story. Tiny Giants 3D. And this is a BBC release. On the same lines of BBC, and this is indirectly related to Dollar Tree. I first heard about Dirk Gently getting a copy of Dollar Tree for $1. I got the first season and the second season. I was so blown away by the first season, I had to get it in Blu-ray, and I also have the second season on DVD. So I haven't even seen the second season yet. So I'll probably rewatch the first season in Blu-ray, then watch the second season, which is, for some reason, it only had 2 seasons. But really good show from the first season. Hopefully the second season will be as good, if not better than the first. Season 2, Dirk Gently, Elijah Wood. This is a classic I've been trying to pick up for a while. Seems like all the copies are fine, or like at least $10 or up. I was going to pull the trigger at Hamilton Books. Usually when I find something at Hamilton Books, I like at least 5 or 6 movies to actually compensate for the cost of shipping. So average wise is worth my while. And by the time I was able to pull the trigger on Hamilton, it was gone. It was sold out. Classic movie. Fish Called Wanda. You might as well call those a Monty Python movie since Palin and John Cleese in here. It's very Monty Python-esque, with Jamie Curtis kind of being the center of it. I haven't seen this in a long time, so looking forward to watching this again. A Fish Called Wanda. This is a classic. I had it on DVD for years, haven't watched it in years. Didn't realize they had this on Blu-ray. Danny DeVito, Martin Lawrence, What's the Worst That Can Happen. Also a great soundtrack. I'll probably put a picture of that up if I can find one. Another Olive film. And don't really remember much about the movie. It's been so long since I've seen this. What's the Worst That Can Happen? Martin Lawrence and Danny DeVito. And to finalize it, I have the great storyteller, the ultimate stand-up comedian, Richard Pryor, some kind of hero, and a very non-Richard Pryor type movie. It's not like a comedy movie. It's actually more drama. I believe, if I'm correct, this is after he had his accident. It was on fire, for lack of a better phrase. So this is a very different Richard Pryor movie, but we'll like to get all of his stuff on Blu-ray eventually. Actually, I can see which ones I'm missing. But this is my discount video pickup, along with my pawn shop pickup, along with my eBay Amazon 3D pickup. So you know what part of the show this is. I have to get these out, put the plastic cases where they belong, put the movies in the folders, movies in the folders, and the artwork in their notebooks. So give me a second and I'll let you guys go. Okay, we're back at that part of the video again. I have everything laid out, ready to be put back in its proper place. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Like, share, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? It doesn't hurt, doesn't cost a thing. Plus, you'll be helping me out. Please help me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers. If nothing else, give me the big thumbs up. Other than that, may the best of your past be the worst of your future. Everyone be safe.